If you enjoy design, screen printing, sewing, and creating, then this compilation is just for you. My name is Bella, and this is So Is It. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Bella and I'm so happy that you're here. Today we are going to be starting a Coachella wardrobe that I only have a couple days to make, so I'm hoping to finish all 3 outfit patterns by tonight. One of my friends is going to Coachella and I actually offered if I could make her wardrobe. I thought it would be a cool opportunity to try some new things and create a little bit of a capsule for my portfolio. I was able to source all the fabric for this project locally, which is really cool. So nothing I ordered online, so I was able to go in and feel it and make sure that it was what I really wanted. So we have 3 different outfits for the capsule. And our first outfit, I literally am obsessed. This is the most glittery. It's just glitter just falls as I touch this. But this is a really pretty glitter fabric. We're definitely going to be cutting this last because it's really messy. But this look is going to be like a asymmetrical side shoulder, mini skirt, with a cinch right here and a cinch with strings. Very Y2K, body chain, sunglasses. I imagine a slick back look. I'm really excited. I love glitter. And then for the second outfit, it's covered in glitter. She wants to do something like the I Love New York t-shirts. So I'm imagining a wider shoulder tank top that says I love Coachella. That's what she wants, with a matching mini skirt. And I actually just acquired a heat press literally today. So I want to use my Cricut and do some iron-on vinyl for the I Heart Coachella. I usually screen print, that's one of my main mediums, but this t-shirt, I think this is a fleece, I believe. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but this is kind of thin, so I don't know if I want to put it on the press because it's fragile. So we're going to be doing that with all black. And then for the last outfit, I found this perfect fabric. It's really pretty. It has a really slight stretch to it, so I think it will work really well. But I imagine this fabric as a very ethereal fairy angel dress with hanging curly pieces. We're styling this outfit with gold and pearls, and yeah. So this is the main outfit ideas, and then I'm hoping to also do a bag and then get some little accessories just to really finalize the whole thing. It is Tuesday, and she is leaving next Thursday, so I gotta have everything done by at least Monday so we can do a full fitting and styling just to make sure everything fits for the festival. So I have tonight, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night to make this collection. So let's get started. This shirt to create a dress template. And then we have a 2-piece set that we're going to be using to make her other outfits. Forewarning, I am entirely self-taught. So the things that I do work for me, and they are not probably what you're supposed to do, but I'm going to do my thing. You do want to make sure that you are lining your seam up all the way to the edge, so you can get as accurate of a pattern as possible. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add, let's see, probably ½ an inch seam allowance. That feels good. So I'm gonna do that. Alright, so here is kind of what I traced out. So what I'm going to do is find the middle point of this skirt. I'm going to cut out half of it, fold it over and then trace it so it's going to be perfectly symmetrical. So now we're going to be making the tank top for the black I Heart Coachella outfit, and then we're going to use the tank top pattern to create the A-line abstract kind of shirt. I thought I could kind of figure it out. Same thing with the skirt. I'm gonna go ahead and trace half of this shirt, find the middle, fold it over, and make a tank top. So we got the back of the tank top done, and all we're gonna do to make the front is we are going to measure from the original t-shirt how far down the front of the neckline is, and then just trace this exact pattern and then bring the neckline down however much that is, and then this will be done. And then we'll use this as like a template to create the A-line shirt. Well, the dress is our last pattern to make for the night, and I'm going to be using this shirt as a template. I'm thinking what I want to do is, basically this is like 2 triangle pieces and then like a bottom kind of thing, and I'm thinking I'm going to copy these triangle pieces and then create kind of like a bottom but have it come like open back kind of. I don't really know what it is called, but when dresses kind of have like this frilly little curly like accent piece, I'll put something on the screen to show you what I'm talking about. And it's like, I don't know what these are called, but I know how to make them. So I also want to make some pattern pieces so I can make these like curly sort of accents. So I'm going to go ahead and trace the triangles on this, use the rest of this paper up, and then I'm gonna get some more paper and create the bottom, front, and the back side of her dress. And I'm thinking I might even just extend this and like add this to her dress, like create that as like the back piece and then have it still be like a low back. I'm very visual, so this makes sense in my head, and if you are confused, okay, so this is kind of what is going on. This is what I just created. So we have our bottom of the dress, this is the front and the back, and then I have these top pieces, so there'll be one here, and then there will be one here, and they will intersect right in the middle. And then I want to create some ties. Let me pick this up. some ties that come off of the top so they can tie around the neck. It's gonna have an open back, and then I want to create like some ruffles, like a ruffle that goes like all the way down, and then maybe at the hip starts hanging down is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to create some pattern pieces to make the ruffles, and then cut some fabric and then call it a day, I think, because I've been making patterns for a while. This is what I've created so far. So we have, this is the bottom of the dress, the bottom, front and back, and then I made this little ruffly piece that's going to go here, and then I'm also going to have a ruffle that comes here, and I'm going to cut this on the fold so it will be like longer and like more dangly. And then I will have the two breast pieces overlapping in the middle, and then I think I want to put some of this ruffle like on the very top shoulder, so it's like ruffling down. And then over here, this is my kind of abstract shirt, so this little cinch will be a cinch right here, and then this goes with the mini skirt. So the mini skirt is going to have a cinch on the same side, so this will be like bunched up, so it will kind of be like both diagonal on the same way. And then for the I Heart Coachella outfit, the more grunge style, it's going to be a mini skirt, but it's going to have a cutout, a slit, and then it's going to have just like a really basic tank top. And then we have the front, and then the front will be that neckline, and then that is the back, and then this will just be pretty plain, and then maybe I'll add like some jewels or something to it. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut all the fabric out tonight so I can call it a night. I'm gonna time lapse it, and then we'll check back in and start some sewing in a couple days. Hey guys, we are back, day 2 of sewing an entire Coachella wardrobe in a week, and I went rock climbing today, which was awesome, and then I came home and I was just straight sewing. Like, my mind was pure obsession, and I actually sewed one outfit, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot I was making a YouTube video. So, I made this like black. We are back, day 2 of sewing an entire Coachella wardrobe in a week. I went rock climbing today, which was awesome, and then I came home and I was just straight sewing. Like, my mind was pure obsession, and I actually sewed one outfit, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot I was making a YouTube video. So, black mini skirt, and then I made a matching black like crop tank, and this is gonna have like little red bows right here. And then it's gonna say I Heart Coachella in vinyl that I have to get from the store. I don't have the vinyl yet. So you're catching up on the other 2 outfits that I'm sewing, which are both a stretch fabric. So I did intentionally do this black outfit first because I switched out all of my threads to white threads now on both my machines, and then I also changed my needles from universal to a 2-way stretch needle. So not a ballpoint, but it is just a regular stretch. And then we have like the really glittery fabric, which is so messy, and then the sky blue one, which is going to be a dress. I did cut a little piece of the blue fabric out and then a little piece of the glitter fabric out because you want to run the fabric through your machine just to see if the tension is like going to be perfect. Because especially with a stretch fabric, the tension is really important, because if it is too tight, it is going to stretch out the fabric, and if it's too loose, it's going to wave. So stretch fabric for sure, you want to do some testers. Okay, so this is the 2 breast pieces for the dress. So I'm going to serge the sides of these and then hem them and then connect them. This is the skirt. I have the right sides together. I'm going to sew a straight line and serge down the edges and then attach some ruffles and then put these on top is what I'm thinking. So that's what's going on at the sewing machine. So I feel like this is a good thing to put in the video because it's a great teaching moment. I measured it a little bit too short. I actually opened up this seam on the side and I just decided to change the design of the whole outfit, and I did a nice little straight stitch on it. So I'm actually going to create like loops here and have it like tie with strings down the side. I wanted to sew this like diagonally, and I wouldn't be able to do that if it was sewn all the way. So everything's gonna work out awesome. And I actually think having this open on the side is gonna be a really cute detail. So I'm just gonna flow with it and work with my new design, mid-design. This is our regular overlock stitch. You can see I have a couple missed stitches, but it's pretty wide. And I decided that I actually want to do a rolled hem, which I kind of had to mess around with this fabric because everything is different. But a rolled hem is like a very tight hem that actually pulls the fabric underneath it. And when you get a rolled hem really tight, you can create like a wave. So as you can see right here, I was trying to get it to wave and it just barely started to wave at the very end. So this is kind of what I wanted for the dangly pieces on the dress. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this wavy seam on all of the edge pieces so they have a nice finish. And I actually learned the settings for this. I've done it before, but I reminded myself of these in my serging manual. If you guys are interested in learning different types of seams and stuff, I would love to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of the seams. So as I showed you my mistakes, it's a good thing to recognize that mistakes can usually turn into something productive depending on how you want to look at it. It's like I could have totally thought I ruined this whole outfit, it's terrible, but instead I just pivoted my design and I recreated something in the moment. And I think it's going to be so awesome. I just finished one of these rolled hem pieces and it literally curls so cute and so perfect. I don't know if I actually mentioned this in my earlier recordings, but I did cut these on a curve. Know that if you cut things on a curve, they will naturally curl. So adding a rolled hem to a curled piece is gonna make them like super curly. So this is so the vibe I want for this outfit. We're going for like a very ethereal, like angelic fairy. Skirt is done. I literally love it so much. So it looks like this. It's really cute. I have eyes on the side, so it will be kind of like a zigzaggy, open, sexy little vibe. We are back sewing day 3. This is where we're starting at for tonight's project. I absolutely love everything that this outfit is. We have the frillies on the sides. We have a long frill that goes down the bottom. I switched up this top and actually made it its own thing. So it ties in the front with these little flaps on it. And then I had these little pieces cut out, and these are actually gonna be little loops that go on the side so they can have a string that goes through them. So that's all we have left to do for this outfit, and then we're going to do the glitter one. And we are on the very last stretch of sewing this collection. All we have left to sew is this glittery 2-piece. I already know it's gonna be so cute. And this is a really straightforward sewing project. This is probably the easiest. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this sewed up. We have our top, good sides together. It's gonna be a 1-shoulder top, asymmetrical, and then we have the skirt. But this is gonna be cinchy, so it's gonna be like all diagonal. So yeah, I'll give you guys a little bit of an update in just a moment. This is the side of the top from the inside that's going to be cinched. So what I've done is I have serged the edge, and then I actually did a straight seam about 1/2 inch inward. So then to be able to create like a string that can go up and down, we actually are going to open this seam up like this, and we are going to sew each of these edges down on the sides to create like a a pathway for the string to go. So then once she has a top on, it'll be able to cinch up like really cute and like pull right there. Hi guys, good morning. We are on day 4 of making a Coachella wardrobe in 4 days. So today is our last day. It's the morning time. Here's my outfit. Very cute. I actually made this skirt. It's a staple. I wear it a lot. It's just like a black long skirt. But today we are finishing up accessories, like last minute things. We're gonna go grab some vinyl, some beads, just random stuff.
See you next Wednesday for part 3. Thanks for watching.
We're on day 4 of making a Coachella wardrobe in 4 days. So that means today is the last day. I'm very excited. All the outfits are done. We are just shopping for accessories and things like that. Here's my outfit. Very cute. I actually made this skirt. It's just like a black long skirt. I wear it a lot, honestly. It's really comfy. It's definitely a staple. We got a nice graphic cutoff. So yeah, I'm excited. It is Saturday. I'm gonna go shopping and then go rock climbing and then go back into my studio, and then we have a fitting on Monday. So let's get going. All right, guys. Have my little tripod set up in the car. We are going to go to the farthest places from where I live. So we got a couple craft stores to hit up, and then as we get closer to my house, we'll go to the fabric store, the dollar store. Yeah, it's a really pretty, sunny Saturday. I'm very happy. I don't work on Saturdays and Sundays, but I usually don't run errands. I'm not like an errand person. Like, I'll like condense all of my errands into like one big haul. So yeah, today will be a fun day. I might get a coffee or something, treat myself. But yeah, let's get it. Look how cute. It's a little lamb. I'm gonna make a bag, I think, out of this lamb. Alright, here is today's haul of things that I have acquired. I got some cute little hair clips, these cute earrings for her. I got a bag strap. I'm gonna make a bag out of this lamb. Slice that open. I got some iron-on vinyl. I already opened the red one because I already tried it out. I got some red ribbon for this vinyl shirt. I got some more glitter fabric to make these straps, which I made to finish that outfit. We're gonna go ahead and do the I Heart Coachella vinyl right now, and then we're gonna make the bag. All right, guys, we are back in the studio. It was an entire day of running around. I went rock climbing. I had some really chill time, went on a date, had some good food, and I'm ready to do some iron-on vinyls. As you guys know, or maybe you don't, in one of my previous videos, I unboxed my Cricut. So I'm very new to the Cricut world, and I've never done iron-on vinyl. I did like a practice one earlier today, so that was like my first time trying it out. But we're doing the I Heart Coachella decals with this brand. It's called 405 Basics, and it's matless iron-on. They are quite a bit cheaper than the Cricut brand, and I have a Cricut Joy, so it can use matless vinyl, and it works totally awesome. I have no complaints with it, so we're gonna go ahead and get this set up in our Cricut design studio, get it cut out, and then the heat press. I'm excited. vinyl is now cut. We have the white, which is the eye and the Coachella, and then the heart, which is going to be red. This is what I did earlier today, just really quick, just to kind of see what iron-on vinyl was all about. And I really actually liked how it turned out. I'm excited to kind of play with this medium and make some more stuff. Something I've noticed that's similar to iron-on vinyl and screen printing is for both of them, you have to mirror the image backwards. So when you put it on the t-shirt, it's the right way. So that was an interesting overlap that it was cool to understand. And then you just pull back the vinyl and then it leaves the image on the plastic. I'll show you what I mean. So this plastic part is sticky, and then this is gonna be the part that like sticks on the shirt, and then you put the heat press down on it. And then I have some little scissors. I'm gonna cut the eye out so it's separate. Alright guys, Coachella, Coachella, heart, eye. Here is my heat press. It is new, it's fully automatic, so you just turn it on. I already have my temp set from when I did it earlier today, so we're doing 325 for 30 seconds. We're gonna let it heat up, and then you just pull this tray out, put your fabric on it, put your vinyls on it, put it back in, and then you click that button and it does everything for you. Here is the tank top, the crop that we are putting the vinyls on. We want to make sure it's really clean. And then when I did this earlier today, I did notice that the vinyl actually has a hard time sticking on the fabric for whatever reason. It's just really thick, I think, more than anything. So I was actually gonna try and like use masking tape just to kind of hold it in place. And I don't even know if that's like allowed, but I don't think this will burn. If I can get it, here we go. Just like the tiniest bit so it doesn't move. That's really what we want. Even that is pretty chill. I did the first 30 seconds. We're gonna pull it out. It did stick, which is good. We're gonna flip it over and then do the other side just for the same amount of time and temp. Alright, so here is our vinyl on our crop top. It says to remove it once it's warm, not hot. And just so you guys know, I didn't mention, but all of the instructions, like the temperatures and the times, I'm only getting these from the box. Again, this is my first time doing this today. So yeah, we're just doing it, sending it. And then once it's cooled down, you can take off the... Okay, so I just did some off-camera troubleshooting on the vinyl. Apparently, you have to heat the garment up and then put the vinyl on and then put the heat press on. Putting vinyl on cold fabric doesn't work. So here is my shirt. So cute. Pretty much exactly what I wanted. I'm shocked. So now all we have left to do, literally for this entire collection, is make a bag. And it's going to be a plush bag, so it's a really simple design. We're going to go over to the cutting table and I'm going to show you guys what that's going to look like. Alright, here is the plush that I got today. It's so cute. I think it's like a lamb maybe. I don't know, or like a goat. But we're going to use this for the plush bag. And then I got this gold bag chain at the craft store that is going to be on this bag. And then basically what we're going to do is cut this open down the spine. We're going to create like a little zipper pouch, place it in there, and then we're going to hand stitch the pouch in here and then add some rings for the chain. And that's a bag. So let's get to it. Inches. This is about 5. I have a 6-inch zipper. I have 2 6-inch rectangles. So now all we're going to do is we're going to create like a little zipper pouch. So the only thing you want to make note of is you want to have a zipper foot on your sewing machine, which I actually always use a zipper foot. I learned this from somebody on YouTube because you can get way closer to the edge of your seams when you use this foot. So I pretty much only use it for everything. So yeah, we're going to make a little pouch, do the zipper first, sew it together, and then we'll slice open the plushie. Okay, this is an awesome learning moment because it took me a second to figure out why the stitches kept skipping when I'm sewing. Like if you look at my stitches right here, like it's sewing, there's like a huge gap. So if you look at it, it's not even like going through the fabric. And I totally forgot that I had a stretch needle in my machine because I was sewing with stretch fabric last night. So this is a good reminder that your needle totally matters and will make a huge difference. Not only the kind of needle makes a big difference, but how sharp it is and like how new it is gonna make a big difference as well. Like a dull needle will also skip stitches, so both things are good to check. Alright, so here are our materials to make this bag. We have the plush, and then we have a tape measure, the pouch we just barely made. This is a 6-inch zipper, so something to keep in mind when we're cutting into the plush. We don't want to cut more than 6 inches. We actually want to cut right under so we can hide the ends of this zipper in the bag. So I'm going to go ahead and mark with a push pin kind of where I want to start my slit, probably like right here. And then we're going to measure about 6 inches down, or we'll do 6 up from the tail. 5.5. Okay. So we're actually going to go from the tail to the neck. Okay, so this is going to be our incision area. And now we cut right into his spine. That was dark of me. It's not working. So because we are putting something inside of here, we want to kind of create a space for it, like that. So now we have our bag, and we want to have the zipper be on by the neck just for aesthetic reasons. We want to stick the bag in there. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to hand stitch this onto the lining all the way around. So that is the gist of the bag. So this is gonna get all stitched up around the perimeter, and then we're gonna add 2 little rings and then add our chain. So cute! Here's the finished plush bag. I added some D-rings to put the chain on. It's so cute. And then if you open the zipper, there's our little pocket that we created and hand sewn in there. So cute, so easy to make, and unique. It's like no one else is gonna have this at the festival. Oh, the zipper is kind of not being my friend, but all right, so we are doing our first fitting. Jaden, how are you feeling?
So good.
So cute. Look how cute she looks, everyone. Oh,
This one can go on
ugly.
it. I'm obsessed. Okay, I need to
So cute.
do this.
I like that body chain, honestly.
I think it's cute with this.
So cute. Big sleigh.
I love
My name is Bella. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the behind the scenes process of what it looks like to get a screen ready so I can screen print a t-shirt for my friend. She wants to do like an oversized t-shirt. It looks something like this, and she's going to be dancing all night, so I want to make sure it's not too heavy, and she kind of gave me full creative freedom. So I'm gonna combine like a little bit of what I love with what I also know she likes. Here on this lamination sheet, I have my IZAAJADE hearts. Shop IZAAJADE.com. That's my brand where you can find my accessories, luxury journals, wallets, keychains. And this heart is going to be all over the t-shirt with black ink. I wanted to make like a big patch on the back out of like black denim, so it's a little bit like textured and heavy. And because she's going to a show, I wanted to make it like a big quote on the back about music, what music feels like to me, or like what I value about music. And I wrote, I love being able to discover through creation a feeling or space I have never felt before. Music is a portal to another dimension. I really like it. This has been kind of like a rough draft that's been condensed down. So this is what I'm gonna go with. So I'm gonna throw you guys on my screen and I'm gonna show you what it looks like to get this ready so we can start printing it in our printer. Alright guys, here is my screen. It's my Adobe interface, and this is a 13 by 19 sized artboard, which is the exact same size as my printer. So whatever I make on this artboard, it's gonna be the exact same size on the t-shirt. So we're gonna be doing a quote. We're gonna go to the text tool, the text box, and create a giant text box. And delete all of this stuff out of it. Okay. I think it's like French or something. We're gonna change our font pretty big just so I can see what I'm typing. I love being able through creation a feeling or space I have never felt before. Music is a portal to another dimension. Okay, we're gonna make this way cooler. We need way cooler font. Let's see. I kind of like computery kind of stuff because she's going to a bass show, and I just felt like bass and tech and all of that totally go together. This is awesome. Literally perfect. I'm gonna change it a little bit. I like the setting where it makes it wide, like all the way to the edge. This is so dope. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Select tool, we're gonna move it. And I'm actually gonna put my logo right here at the bottom just because it would look awesome. Let's see, screen print. Take this and make it small. And we're gonna put it right here. I crunch a little bit of numbers, what can I say? Color management, we wanna do saturation. We wanna set up our page, and we want it to be glossy. High quality, photo glossy paper. That's what we want, which is gonna give us the best quality. Okay. This is all pretty chill. Our dimensions are right. We're gonna click print and go to our printer. I'm excited. So we have a screen that is ready to get burned, which means it's gonna have artwork on it in a couple seconds. And then we have both of our artworks. So we have the patch for the back. It's for all around. I'm gonna go ahead and burn these screens and then get them ready for printing and then check back in with you guys. We have both of our screens burned, ready to go. They turned out pretty much perfect. This is the artwork that we made on Adobe together, and this is the one that I showed you that I had previously printed out. This is the shirt that I'm printing for my friend. It's just an oversized black t-shirt. I actually got this from H&M. It was like 20 bucks. She did want the drop shoulder, like oversized look, so I thought that this would be a good place to get that at. I'm gonna go ahead and prep my screens and get the shirt printed, and then I will check back in with you guys over at my sewing machine. For this project, here is our oversized t-shirt with the black on black. It's so awesome. So the front is definitely more covered because the back is gonna have the patch on it. So I did a little bit on the back, and then here's the patch. You know, I went with the hot pink and black. So perfect, it's everything. So here's the patch. I really like it. I printed this on denim, so it does have like a thicker feel to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pin this patch on the back of the shirt and then sew it on, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. today. I got the patch on the back. It looks so awesome. Here's the front. I know my friend's gonna love it. I think it'll be fun to dance in too. Like, it's not gonna be too much because it is like really loose and open. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, please connect with me in the comments, and I will see you next time. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Bella. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the easiest and most simple way to use Adobe Illustrator. I have the 2023 version to vectorize your screen printing artwork so you can start screen printing at home. Alright guys, here is my computer. This is the Adobe 2023 interface, so I haven't updated it. It is what it is. I have a blank artboard that is already sized to a 13 by 19. This little square with the overlap corners right here is going to be where you mess with your artboard. Artboard tool, we're gonna go back to select. We're gonna drop some artwork into Adobe. Go to my Finder. So I have this image in pink, and then I also have it in black and white, and I will show you why one is more important than the other when it comes to Adobe. Okay, so this is a drawing of some cakes that I did on Procreate, and then I airdropped it to my laptop. So this is the actual artwork. It is a pink, pink on pink cake artwork. It's fun. And this is the black and white version. So I actually made this version for screen printing. So I'm gonna delete the pink version, and you'll find out in 1 second why. I'm gonna zoom out. We're gonna size this. We're gonna flip it around. Okay, so I just like to make mine the size of my artboard just because I'd have to do it anyways. I'm gonna do it right now. So right now you can see if I pull this artwork over, I have a white background. So this is not a vectorized artwork because there is no vectorizing, which means that this is just one image rather than each of these little lines being like a path, essentially, like a point to maneuver. So put this over here. So when you click on the image, over in your sidebar, there's gonna be an image trace button. If you click that, it's gonna come up with all of these different options of how you wanna trace the image. Black and white logo is by far the easiest way to do this. So they have black and white logo, 3 colors, 6 colors, 16 colors. So this is an awesome way to vectorize your artwork if you're not doing halftones. So we're gonna click black and white logo because it doesn't say pink and pink. Black and white is the way when it comes to Adobe. We're gonna click black and white logo. It's gonna do its little thing. All right, so it looks like it made our artwork a little bit lighter. It just like made all the lines more condensed. So if there was any like bumps in them, it is gonna take them out. And then you're gonna go over here and click expand once it's done. And then everything lights up. And what I do is I double click the background of the image. And I'm gonna pull it out. See how it's negative? So now I'm gonna click delete. And then I'm gonna zoom out. And then I'm gonna highlight this entire image. And I'm gonna move it over here. So what we're trying to do is get rid of the white. We don't want the white in our image. So if you double click the white and go over to select, and then same, and then fill and stroke, it's gonna highlight all of the white in the whole image, and I'm gonna click delete. And that is how you vectorize your artwork in Adobe. Literally the easiest way you possibly could ever. Cool. And like I said, I literally make all of this on Procreate, and then I airdrop it to my MacBook, or if you don't have Apple, you can also send it to like your Dropbox or Google Drive. And now when I print out my lamination sheet, it will just be the cakes, the cherries, and the bows. Just want to let you know the simple supplies that you will need to be able to do this process at home. So you do need a printer, and I took some notes. So I have the Epson Workforce 7310. It's a large format print. I print a 13 by 19 sheet, which is pretty big, so I'm able to do full-size screens. and that printer costs around $350 right now, so I think it's pretty affordable, and you can also do it on like the 4 interest-free payments at Best Buy. That's actually what I did. So you need to have a printer, you need lamination sheets, which I get on Amazon. You can get 100 of them for $25. This is a lamination sheet, which is just like a clear sheet that your printer can print black ink onto. And then I also get the Epson 812 XL ink. This lasts quite a bit. It is expensive though. It's like 80 bucks for this, and I probably buy this ink once every 2 months. So that's just something to think about. That is my really easy tutorial on how to vectorize your artwork in Adobe Illustrator 2023 for screen printers, so you can start screen printing at home. If there's anything else you guys want to know about screen printing, I would love to share. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys. Guys, my name is Bella. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. Today we're going to be doing some textile designing and screen printing. I'm actually going to be showing you a step-by-step process of how I'm taking a Procreate drawing, which is this one, which I hope you can see without the glare. And I actually went through a step-by-step of how to vectorize Procreate artwork or any artwork in Adobe Illustrator in my last video. So I'll link it here in the description and also below, so you can check it out if you're interested. But I have the pink version, and then I also have the black and white version. So this is what the process looks like. I actually took real cakes on Pinterest that I liked, and I traced them. So I'll link that video for process just so you guys can have an idea of how I got to the end results. We're gonna go ahead and send the artwork from Adobe to the printer, and we're gonna start designing. I'm excited. Welcome to the dark room, that is actually not dark at all. We're gonna go ahead and grab a screen that I actually keep in this closet, so they're completely pitch black because I don't want any light touching them. And we're gonna get our screen ready and burn it. Okay, so our screen is currently drying. You can hear the slight fan in the background. So once I get it wet and all the emulsion falls through, I have to dry it, so then it is able to be used so we can print with it. But I thought in the meantime, I would kind of just chit chat for one sec about the design that I'm doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I'm sharing it with you. Writing has been a big part of my life for pretty much my whole life. I have always loved writing in all forms. I like just daily writing, like inspirational writing. I like writing because I'm an overthinker. I love making lists. I love bullet journaling. I love journaling. I love having a calendar. I just like writing things. So I thought, why not make a brand and create things that can involve writing and sewing and screen printing and designing, which is all the things that I'm very passionate about. I design, print, sew these journal covers, and these are the 3 that I currently have in my shop. So they're made of denim, and you can open them up, and they fit actually regular composition notebooks, so you can reuse them over and over again. And they're all really cute and unique, and then they have this cute little bookmark. This is a new design addition I just added, because as a writer, as I'm writing, I can decide like, oh, I want to add this to my product, or I want to change this because I use the product. So it's an awesome thing for me to test very organically. So I have these 3 styles right now in my shop, and they all have corresponding minis, which are just so cute. I have a tiny collection. I love tiny stuff. And these are perfect for pocket writing, grocery lists, just like smaller stuff. So these do still come with my tag on them. They don't have the pencil holder, which is like the big ones have that, and then the big ones also have like a bookmark. These are more simple, I would say. So these are my 3 designs, and the cake is going to be my 4th addition to my journal series collection. The inspiration behind the cake artwork was actually this fabric. I was at the fabric store and I was only going to get the stuff that I have been making, and then I found this and I wasn't planning on starting anything new, but I just love this fabric. It's pink with the bunnies. Love the idea of making cakes. Like, if I were to like redo my life and do anything I want, I would want to be a cake decorator. I just think it's so cute. I love cakes. I have a lot of cakes on my Pinterest because I just look at them. So I picked some that I liked, and as I said, I traced them, and I think the cakes are such a cute thing to add to this little vibe. Guys, we have all of our screens printed. I was looking through my inventory of products and realized that I was getting low on a couple of my other things, so I'll just do all my printing tonight. So I have the cake design that we did together, and then I also have my very cute strawberries that I'm going to catch up on, and then I'm also going to be making some keychains to go with the wallets. So this is a great time to sit back, maybe you're drawing, and let's create together. I'm going to put some music on. plush that I got today. It's so cute. I think it's like a lamb maybe. But we're gonna use this for the plush bag. And then I got this gold bag chain at the craft store that is gonna be on this bag. And then basically what we're gonna do is cut this open down the spine. We're gonna create like a little zipper pouch, place it in there, and then we're gonna hand stitch the pouch in here and then add some rings for the chain, and that's a bag. So let's get to it. Inches. This is about 5. I have a 6-inch zipper. I have 2 6-inch rectangles. So now all we're going to do is we're going to create like a little zipper pouch. So the only thing you want to make note of is you want to have a zipper foot on your sewing machine, which I actually always use a zipper foot. I learned this from somebody on YouTube because you can get way closer to the edge of your seams when you use this foot. So I pretty much only use it for everything. So yeah, we're going to make a little pouch, do the zipper first, sew it together, and then we'll slice open the plushie. Okay, this is an awesome learning moment because it took me a second to figure out why the stitches kept skipping when I'm sewing. Like if you look at my stitches right here, like it's sewing, there's like a huge gap. So if you look at it, it's not even like going through the fabric. And I totally forgot that I had a stretch needle in my machine because I was sewing with stretch fabric last night. So this is a good reminder that your needle totally matters and will make a huge difference. Not only the kind of needle makes a big difference, but how sharp it is and like how new it is gonna make a big difference as well. Like a dull needle will also skip stitches, so both things are good to check. All right, so here are our materials to make this bag. We have the plush, and then we have a tape measure, the pouch we just barely made. This is a 6-inch zipper, so something to keep in mind when we're cutting into the plush. We don't want to cut more than 6 inches. We actually want to cut right under so we can hide the ends of this zipper in the bag. So I'm going to go ahead and mark with a push pin kind of where I want to start my slit, probably like right here. And then we're going to measure about 6 inches down, or we'll do 6 up from the tail. 5.5. Okay. So we're actually going to go from the tail to the neck. Okay, so this is going to be our incision area. And now we cut right into his spine. That was dark of me. It's not working. So because we are putting something inside of here, we want to kind of create a space for it, like that. So now we have our bag. And we want to have the zipper be on by the neck just for aesthetic reasons. We want to stick the bag in there. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to hand stitch this onto the lining all the way around. So that is the gist of the bag. So this is gonna get all stitched up around the perimeter, and then we're gonna add 2 little rings and then add our chain. So cute! Here's the finished plush bag. I added some D-rings to put the chain on. It's so cute. And then if you open the zipper, there's our little pocket that we created and hand sewn in there. So cute, so easy to make, and unique. It's like no one else is gonna have this at the festival. All the zippers kind of not being my friend, but